What's up, beautiful people? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. You know I do. Girl. Welcome back for another video. Hey girl, you good? Chilling? Living? Okay, great. Welcome back for another face mask and fake girl. And guess who I got back? My girl Nay.
What it do, baby boo? I'm Janae, holistic lifestyle maven, possibility trainer. I empower women to grow the faith that they need to manifest the promises of God and get fit. There
it is. So, we're back because I know y'all love having her here, okay? So I'm like, let me just keep bringing her back. We're going to be talking about how some of us,
a lot of us,
we'll speak about it.
Come on.
We allow a guy that was supposed to just probably stay friend, stay best friend, stay acquaintance, stay somebody who's supposed to just get saved, say somebody who's supposed to just help.
Hit me right there. Ooh, that hit me.
You're supposed to worry about his salvation. He need to be going to heaven. But no, guess what? You decided, I think I like him. He cute.
Got a little twinkle in your eye.
Got a little twinkle in your eye. Caught his whip for his cologne, didn't know how to act.
Ooh, that good curve back in the day.
I know curves. I know it right now. I see it right in my head.
So that good curve from back in the day.
And guess what? You decided, you know what? I think we should go further. Actually, I think he should be boo. I think he should be bae. I'm going to figure this out. You know, yeah, let's just do it. Let's go for it. Especially when that's not what you were supposed to be doing.
No.
So that's what we're going to talk about today, okay? And all these things that we talk about, it is something that we experience ourselves. So it's not like we're just bringing this and pulling this out the sky, okay? No. These are life experiences that we had ourselves, and we're going to talk about it. So, girl, let's do this. Have you had a guy that came into your life that you decided, you know what, I want him to be bae?
Yeah.
He got these issues. I actually am really good with helping people with this issue. But you know, instead, I'm going to actually make him my boyfriend.
Yes, I have. And you just said something there. I know one of my spiritual gifts is exhortation. AKA for real, like divinely inspiring and encouraging people, right? Because of that, I tend to be on the side of like being like a optimist, like positive, like encouraging. It's no different in my relationships. This particular guy came across my path, and at the time, I'm more mature now, but at the time, he fit every single one of my.
Woo! When they checked off the list,
the list was checked. Do you hear me?
Man,
everything, but a for real solid God foundation.
Wow.
You know, it was there. You know, he believed in God, he believed in Jesus, but it's one thing to believe and it's a whole different thing to live.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
so because he, you know, checked off the stuff off of my list, and I love to encourage, and you know, was going through something and I wanted to be there. I wanted to prove I wanted to prove that I could be the type of girl that will ride for you. I don't know about that for you, but for ride for you. You know what I'm saying? And so I entered into a relationship when I know that I was only supposed to be there for a season.
Wow.
To uplift, to encourage, and to push him closer to Christ. I know that. But instead, what did I do?
What you do?
Man, he didn't check off everything on my list. He's cute and he smells good.
Come on.
Getting into a situation, and once that season was gone, because I still encouraged him, right? Probably not the magnitude and the level in which I should have, because my feelings was involved. You know what I'm saying?
Feelings. So deep in feelings.
Girl, wait a minute. I done caught a whole mood right now. But yeah. Because I caught feelings, so I really wasn't ministering to him like I was supposed to be ministering to him. Wow. And he got some nuggets, right?
I felt that. Keep going.
He got some nuggets, but when that season was gone, it lifted, that grace was gone. I was still.
Your name's preaching, probably because I'm feeling I did this. Keep going.
That grace was gone, so it literally was season after season of headbutting. season after season of compromise, season after season getting so off the path.
Wow.
The little nuggets that I had deposited, guess what? Them little nuggets, them little seeds weren't even getting watered and growing.
Look, dried up. Parched. Gone.
Yeah, so
wow.
we really have to, for real, be real with ourselves and be real with God. God, is this person supposed to be in my life? That's the first question.
Yeah.
Is this person supposed to be in my life right now? Right? And then, in what capacity is this person supposed to be in my life? Is this supposed to be a business relationship? Do they have a piece of knowledge that I'm going to need in a month or 2 months that I don't realize I need it now?
Exactly.
But you didn't already place it inside of them? Like,
yeah. Cause that's what I did with the couple of ones. If y'all watching, hey, sorry. But
look, hey,
just gotta be real about it. One of them really good with graphic design, really good with that, right? I needed a graphic designer, but what did I do?
What you do now?
I said, you know, he cute. He cool.
Of course.
He love God. Of course.
Look,
of course. I know he loves Jesus, but
might even have a Jesus piece tatted on his arm.
come on, somebody. And so I decided to see where else I can take this.
We do.
And you know what happened? We fell out. We stopped talking. Like, because we had an argument and it just what ended it. And so, guess what I lost? A graphic designer. I lost somebody
a good graphic
designer.
Them hard to come by.
That one that knew, if I said an idea, they knew exactly how to execute it. I lost that. And what did I do? Try to find somebody else. And they was all wiggity whack.
Wiggity.
And it's more talented people out here, but he was there to do that for me.
Yeah.
And I decided to take it to a new level. It was another one with another guy. He really good at, designing. I'm going to say it. He's really good at designing shirts. He does shirts. He gets it. He understands it.
Free.
And what did I decide to do?
Want to like him.
I want to like him. Leaned on him a little bit.
Look, he leaned back.
And guess what? He got on my nerves. I fell out. He was still trying. I fell out.
Look, I didn't want to. Get this away from me.
Ooh. I fell out. I said, I want this. But guess what? And this is another scenario where I should have did that, and so he's still all in. I'm like,
Talk about that.
I don't want this. Actually, I'm okay. I came back. It clicked. I should not be talking to you. I shouldn't have went this far with you. But guess what? I done tickled his fancy at this point. You know what I'm saying? Now he's all into me. Like, he's all in. No, we can make it work, Janae. What do you mean? Like, no, don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. I miss you. Look what I done did.
Yeah. Janae. Literally the other side of this situation.
Yes.
When you involve yourself in a relationship that the purpose is off, and then you do so in a way, one side where it's like you get your heart broken, but on the other side, when you break their heart, when you hurt their feelings, a good person.
Yeah. Why are they here? Do not create this fantasy, this idea.
Because they cute. Like, let it go. Let it go.
Let that go.
It's good if they cute. You cute too, sis.
And what if they not even cute, Janae? How about this? I'm sorry, like, let the ugly one play me. I'm irritated, but that's just a side note.
We didn't have to play that, you know.
Somebody I just don't prefer. Let me say that. I just don't prefer the face. Say it like that. Say that he's maybe not the finest thing walking, but he give you attention. And because he gives me the right attention, knows exactly what to say.
Personality on fleek.
Face days I be on fleek. But
personality there.
You know what? Let me try this.
Girl.
He here. Why not? That's dangerous too, y'all.
Dangerous.
He especially if you finally click and you like, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing this. But now he's all in. That's not fair either, y'all.
Yeah.
Period.
It's not fair to you. It's definitely not fair to him. We have to stop creating scenarios in our situation, in our lives that are really for real out of purpose. Let's say a guy comes into your life, right? You feel yourself getting stirred up on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, he is nice, or man, he's very, very intelligent. I like the conversations that we have. He's woke. You know what I'm saying? Like Janae said earlier, he started to tickle your fancy. Immediately. Immediately, you need to stop and ask God. For real, God, I'm feeling some type of way about this man. If it's anything inside of me, that ain't right, I need you to check me now. If you know that I'm about to try to make this or allow him to entertain me, allow him to court me, allow him to date me, and that's out of purpose, I need you to tell me, show me, and consistently remind me. Because God will do that. That's a good one.
He'll consistently remind me, Father.
Because sometimes we forget, like he'll give us a sign, a signal, or the guy will say something, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, I don't know about that.
Exactly.
It could literally be something that hits at the root of one of your core values. We'll forget about that.
Because then they'll go back, and then they'll go back cool. It'll go back regular.
It will go back regular.
You forget.
You will forget that they done or said that.
Y'all, I'm feeling what Janae saying, right?
Girl, look, get the amnesia.
Come on, somebody.
And then when your feelings get hurt, all of that stuff. Wait a minute. I remember he said that. How did I forget that he said that? Ask God to come in at the onset. That way, when it gets to the part where it's getting rocky, your feelings hurt, or you hurting his feelings, y'all can completely avoid that or minimize it, because we are imperfect, right? Or minimize it. Pray on the onset. Pray before the feelings even come, because that way your head clearer.
Yep. Always. That is so true.
Pray on the onset. God is faithful. And if you're the person that's watching this, but you like, I don't even know how to talk to God to pray. You don't need to be entertaining nobody to begin with.
Yeah, if you don't know, who are going to be honest?
If you don't know how to talk to God and intercede for somebody else, you really, for real, need to take a step back. And your first priority needs to be with God and building a relationship, learning how to hear from Him, learning how to hear Him talk. And
that's definitely possible. So make that priority.
I actually have a podcast that I talk about ad nauseum, how to hear God. Check that out. But if you don't know how to pray and ask God to show you some signs or talk to you and you receive them and understand them, you don't need to be. That's your sign. Not right now.
Not right now, because I can't even hear from the source right now.
I can't even
get to her podcast. There's some books out there. There's plenty of sermons. Go ahead and go dive on in on how to do that, because that will definitely alleviate a whole bunch of things. Oof. And then I'm like, and then as she said, we imperfect. It be time. I know I hear from God. But what I do? Put my headphones right on and be all in this man's face. Woo, Jesus, because we want the scenario. We want our own results. We know what God gonna say.
Whoa! Dial it back. Read DJ. Put that record on again. Say that again, Nate.
We know we try to create our own scenarios, and we know exactly what God is going to say. So I'm going to decide not to talk to God about him, because I actually don't want God to tell me I can't talk to him. So I'm going to not talk about that. I'm not going to talk to Jesus about it, because I want him. And guess what? You gonna lose him. You gonna lose the guy,
girl, or lose your peace, sanity, happiness in your process.
I'm feeling this conversation.
So y'all, it's time out.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It's time out for entertaining dudes out of the proper positioning they're supposed to have in our lives.
Just doing it blindly. Just
dating.
Just dating to be dating.
That's really
just
what
talking
it is.
Talking. You are creating an unnecessary roster of guys when you could have had one or two when you didn't really know Jesus. But you could minimize that list by automatically praying about it.
When you pray about the situation and God says, you know what I'm saying, gives you the green light, well, this is somebody that y'all could enter into a courtship in this season of your life, especially if y'all keeping it above board, because he can teach you something, you can teach him something. When stuff does come up, you'll know the difference between compromising and neglecting your morals. Compromising and neglecting your core values. For example, I am the type of person that when it comes to issues of like the heart, I'm very honest, I'm transparent, and I always want to make sure I'm speaking from a place of like health and healing, not from a place of like condemnation and hurt. Now, if I'm dealing with somebody or talking to somebody who always wants to talk and they want to be positive, but they're doing it from a place of trying to people please or please other people, or to err on this like facade that they have something that they don't, or they're better than they are. For me, if I'm in a situation of guys like y'all are called to be in community right now, I will then take time to dig and figure out why. To dig and figure out what's really going on. Like, that kind of competes with what I try to do. Like, I'm trying to be honest, open, and you're open to a certain extent, but it's like some facade there. If I know I'm supposed to be in that season with that person, I'm going to work through it with them. We're going to talk, we're going to dig, and we're going to get some healing. However, if it's a situation, guys, like, you're not supposed to be there, I'm not taking no time, because in my mind, I'm like, you over here trying to be with that fake stuff, and I'm over here trying to be real. You get what I'm saying? So it's a difference between compromising and then abandoning your morals. Does that make sense?
Yeah. When you broke it down, yeah. And y'all, this goes on the lines of women and men. So it can be friendships, it can be acquaintances, it can be business partners, all those type of things.
Mentor, mentee.
Ooh, that's true too. Because a lot of people, just because they got it, don't mean they need to be helping you.
We got topics for days.
We really do. Like, the Lord, like, just stay here, y'all, and just record all night. But it's just like, we have to be mindful of anything that we do, any person that we bring into our lives, okay? So, pray.
Because you'll save yourself so
much.
God, so much heartache.
Yeah.
Or just even so much wasted time. Because can we
I don't like when you waste my time. I may waste some money, but don't waste my time.
Look, because you get money back, you can't get time back.
I can't get my time back. Some other, more sheet mask. I like a good sheet mask. And y'all know once we put the sheet mask on, it's just basically time to like wrap up the conversation. And I definitely like doing this kind of thing, because it's just like it's probably cold on her face. It's just a time where we just reflect on everything we talk about. I purposely have us with no makeup on, just being open and real about what we're talking about, and then, putting the face mask on and relax. That kind of stuff. And
sometimes when you involve yourself in friendships or relationships that are out of purpose, it's not always to like a detriment, right? Meaning it's not always that you are going to be heartbroken, or you are going to be sad, or it is going to disrupt your peace, and it is going to disrupt your sanity and your mental health and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes it's as simple as it gets you off target, right? It delays certain things in your life, right? It ain't got to put you in a hospital because your heart broke. Like we said, sometimes it delays you, it shifts you, it messes with your time, it messes with you building something that you have to unbuild, right?
Yeah.
Because I can even take this to like a business standpoint. If I'm working with a coach and the coach is helping me build my email list, when I'm supposed to be focusing on building my community on YouTube, it's like, is it bad that they help me build my list? No. But if God is calling me to show up and be more transparent on YouTube, it's just like wasted time. Like, it still was some fruit from that, right? But not the fruit that God was trying to bless.
So yeah, let us know down below if you did get something from this. And you know how it goes. Like, let's talk more down below. Add more to it. Your life experiences, something you've learned or whatever.
I got a question.
Okay.
And one of the two instances that you gave where you talked about, that God was kind of purposing y'all's relationship for like branding and business stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If you could like go back in the past and see young Janae and be like, wait a minute, young Janae, I need to tell you something before you do that. What would you tell your younger self before you embark into trying to get into relationships? They weren't supposed to be relationships. They're just supposed to be like business, colleague type situation.
I think the main thing I would tell myself is that you have a bigger purpose than just staring at him and texting him to 3 o'clock in the morning and staying up on the phone. It's simple as that. Like, you have such. At the time, I was not Nate too curly when I was talking to the first guy. I was not Nate too curly, and so if I would have known that I would be this, I would definitely been way more focused. It's almost like if I knew my end, even though it's not really my end, I would probably have been more focused, and I probably have been like, you also gonna hurt him.
Ooh.
And that's not fair to him because he was your friend. You were supposed to hurt your friend. And I know he's fine now. He's actually really good. He's really living his life, okay? But I think that's what I would have told myself. Because what happened was it caused delay on my branding, and thank the Lord I was able to come back to actually both of them and get help. But I'm actually at a different mindset when it comes to talking to them now, where it's like it's strictly business. I don't know. I mean, if it's for a simpler answer, though, that's probably what I would say to my younger self. What about you? You got any answers?
I'll probably, because I know how my brain, I would probably ask myself a question. Is it worth, is his cuteness right now worth your, like, happiness and your ability to, like, love in the future? Because if you decide to do this, I need you to understand there's going to be a whole, like, hurt that you've never experienced before coming as a result.
Wow.
That you're supposed to be in his life to help him, and let that be it. So the choice is yours.
Wow. I want y'all to answer the same question down below. What would you tell your younger self if you knew?
Frufra.
Yeah. I enjoyed this conversation. What about you?
Girl, we need to do this every week.
Ooh, and I just find it like so necessary to do these type of topics, and because when you're talking to your friend, you already have these type of conversations. So to be able to put it on film and also be able to help, bless, encourage, give advice to the next person, it really does feel good. And for me, it's really helpful.
And then not just framing it like what you should do or what you can do, but like this is what we did and this is how we learned from it. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of you going through stuff. You free yourself and other people by the testimonies that you give.
Yeah. But yeah, girl, so I do hope you enjoyed this video as well. And I'm just here to help. I really hope y'all enjoyed Face Mess and Faith Light.